Curry goat is not what we are making because I'm in Ireland and I have access to lamb, although this does look like mutton. He told me it was lamb, it looks like mutton, that's fine. Delicious. But there's a lot of fat on it I'm gonna trim off. So I'm just gonna show you the classic kind of Trini way to make curry, which is a heavily seasoned meat, you know, low and slow over time till it's soft and tender in your mouth. So first step is, this is a whole lamb shoulder, including the shank, it looks like. So I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna try and remove as much fat as I can. Then I'm gonna put the fat in this with a little bit of water and then boil it off. The water will boil off. The fat will render out of this skin and it'll be much tastier than just using regular canola oil or whatever. All right, there you go, good stuff. Keep your knife sharp. All this tough sinew is gonna break down, so I'm not too worried. Now you don't have to do this, obviously. You can just get your butcher to give you, you know, lamb stew. But this is the stuff I like to do because it really kind of, I don't know, it's fun, and it kind of tests my knife skills. All right, so all this is, look at that. That is just straight up fat. So I'm gonna dice that up and stick it in this water, and then it's gonna render down and make a lovely fat for me to create my curry slurry in, if you will. Chopper, 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 chopper. Fat is flavor, don't be scared of it. And if there's any kind of like tough or gnarly pieces that I don't think will be nice, I'll just take those out completely. So like, look at the amount of fat. I've been going for 2 minutes. There's a huge amount of fat. You can see the water in it, and what the water is gonna do is just start the process. You're not taking all the fat off, you're just taking like the obvious fat. You know what I mean? The black sheep of the family. The people, you see them coming around the corner, you say, yeah, this is gonna be trouble. This is gonna be trouble. I'm not feeling for your shit today. They're the ones we're slicing off. The kind of easy, the low-hanging fruit of the fat community is what we're getting rid of, right? Okay, here we go. That's firing away. Okay, whoa, shrapnel. All right, next, we're gonna use the secret to all Trinidadian cooking is that green seasoning. It'll cure a flu. It will cure loneliness because as soon as you cook with it, nobody will want to leave you. It will cure, I think they say it'll cure cancer. So let's try. So we're going very liberal with what we have here, okay? This, let's see how we go. Oh, shite. No big deal. Okay, next, you could call this Madras curry powder, I suppose. All right, and this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna add that in there. And now I make this blend myself. And what it basically is all of the ingredients that are usually in curry, for the most part, a regular curry. This, we take those ingredients, you stick them in the oven, and then they get nice and brown, and they toast it. Now, a lot of people even go darker than this. I like, this is like a deep brown. Some people go almost black, and it just really adds a wonderful, smoky flavor. Okay, so now I have all this on here. Okay, lots of salt. All right, so now we have all this stuff in the old bowl here. We're just gonna give it a little mix. The hand is the best way. The bowl is a little small, we can deal with it. Okay, and we want this, we don't want a square millimeter exposed, naked and afraid, dancing in the moonlight without the protection of the seasoning. So we're gonna rub and massage. And this is not no perverted thing, all right? We're just trying to make sure the flavor is in to the meat, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm disgusted by you, I'm sick of it. Your mother's worried about you. All right. Completely covered, completely submerged. We want this thing deeply covered, like a submarine, exploding with flavor, like those rich guys that got squashed while looking at the Titanic. That's how we want this meat to feel about the flavor that it's surrounded by. And that's topical humor. All right, so you can see that the water that we've added to that fat there, you see the water's already kind of looking milky, right? That's all the fat. So that's gonna render down, all the fat's gonna come out of it. And then once that's done, we're gonna cook our lamb. Look at the amount of fat that's come out there. Insanity. So we're gonna strain. We are going to take these now lamb chicharrones and some of this fat out. And some of this fat, we just need enough fat to kind of coat the bottom of the pan. Okay, nice. So we're back on. We have our seasoned lamb and then we have a slurry. And this is made up of light curry powder, our amchar masala or dark curry powder, and some water. And the trick is you're gonna add it to the hot oil. Be careful. But what happens is the water prevents it from burning right away. You're trying to make a slurry to drop the lamb into. So the water kind of prevents it from really acting a fool. All right, this slurry is gonna go into the oil. All right, lots of action going on. We'll turn it up. We'll try to get most of that. We'll try to get most of that water to burn off. And what's gonna be left back is a delicious, slurry is a horrible word. What's gonna be left back is a lovely, flavored, aromatic oil that we are gonna dump our lamb into. Lots of farm words on top here, slurry and dump. I'm gonna add lamb, seasoning, curry. Whoa. And we're gonna mix. Get everything coated in that delicious curry oil. All right, look at the flavor. You cannot even spot a piece of lamb because there's so much flavors happening everywhere. The next step is these two dirty bowls of seasoning. We're just gonna add water. We're gonna clean these bowls and then don't get rid of that water. That's flavor water. It's gonna go in there. Boom, magic. I'm also gonna add a little bit more of this green seasoning. Delicious, flavor times. Okay. All right, so this has been bubbling away for hours, so it's super tender now. And then all of that seasoning that we used, you see how it boils down into a gravy. So this is super tender, bro. Super, super tender. And that gravy is not gonna go to waste. Put a little lamb there. And I better bust up shut. And you go and you fire away. Oh my goodness, there you go. You see the juice? It's all about the bust up shut and the juice. So, what are we gonna do with all this gravy? Oh, I know. Bust up shut, lamb, gravy. Look at this. Okay. Look at how tender this is. Look. Oh boy. Now this could be good. This could be beef. Chicken's a different story. Leave the chicken alone. That's for a different time, guys. With any dark meat. Pass up short, curry lamb.